All right, guys, it's the end of the season. Heisman Trophy winner Justin Denman. Wright was right behind him. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the Heisman Trophy winner. Boom, Denman, and then Wright right under him. All right, Danny Wright, a freshman redshirt, so he's got a lot of years left. All right, let's take a look at some All-Americans. Boom, we did not have a quarterback. We really didn't have much of anybody until Larkin, Cash, pretty much our entire defense. Thomas, Wallace, Arnold, Crenshaw, our punter, and Danny Wright, of course, our returner. Somehow our halfback did not make it, but he was the second team, but he won the Heisman. That seems a little weird. And then Harrison, our D-tackle, McDoom, and Pickney. And then, of course, freshman team was Danny Wright, and then our offensive line are pretty young. And then Jones, our defensive end, who was a monster this year. And, of course, Jim Thomas, the leading tackler of the NCAA, got freshman All-American. So that's pretty awesome. And then, I mean, we'll take a look at Conference USA, but it's pretty much our entire team. MJ Morris, Denman, Coleman, Brown, Wallace, Wright. I mean, our entire team were All-Americans, well, all-conference. Okay, so now let's take a look at championship contenders. We are a 5-star. We are a 5-star now, which is pretty awesome. All right, so we will be changing conferences after this year, but I'm just glad we're finally that 5-star, almost to a 6-star. That's pretty great. Let's look at the yearly stats. This is before the championship. 2,600 yards, 28 touchdowns. Simmons with 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. Those are pretty good stats. Denman, 1,398, 890, 613, 593 for the backup quarterback. That's pretty awesome rushing-wise. And then we had 2 receivers with over 1,000 yards receiving. Of course, Jim Thomas, 97 tackles. Pretty insane. All right, I am keeping my job for another year at Coastal Carolina. Probably going to keep it for another 2 because of some of these guys that are coming back. All right, we didn't really have anybody who broke any sort of records except for the sack record. Larkin broke the sack record with 22 sacks on the year. Denman almost broke some records, but he didn't quite. All right, let's look at players leaving. We got Black declaring for the draft. I'm going to see if I can get him to come back. But outside of that, I do not know if either of those freshmen are going to come back. So let's just go for Black, see if he's going to come back, and then hope that we can get the freshman back too. All right, promise that he'll like his college degree. Good enough. If that's going to work, that's going to work. All right, I do not. Okay, so neither one of these guys are going to end up coming back. I can go ahead and tell you. Neither of the ends or the safety is going to come back. Crap. So luckily we're recruiting really well, so it's not really going to hurt us. But, let's see what's going to come up next. We got a lot of guys going. We got somebody projected first round, which is pretty awesome. I said he would be, so it's good that he did, because that means my promise came through. All right, recruiting, simple enough. We're just going to give it all to Hall. Travis Hall will get all of the points. Let's be real. Our recruiting has been amazing this year. We have a ton of 5-stars and 4-stars and 3-stars. I don't even think we got a single 2-star. Now, let's see if we got Travis Hall. Yes, we did. Travis Hall came to us. I mean, just look at that. I mean, we got a few low guys, but not many. All right, we're going to take a look at some positional changes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these guys. This quarterback might be released. Lawson, great backup. Of course, we have Aaron Rodgers, which is awesome. He's probably going to get a chance to play this year. All right, we're going to move him. I'm not sure where, though. He can pretty much be on the offensive line, defensive line. We just got to see where we need to put him. So let's check out. We got a center that's all right. We got guards that are okay. We got a tackle that's all right. And those tackles are great, so we don't really need to worry about that. I think we're going to go maybe center. I'm not sure. We're going to go tackle. Let's go tackle. Okay, this guy is good at everything. He's good at wide receiver. If he's good on defense, we might need him on defense. Free safety, not too bad. Cornerback, not great. Linebacker, not great. And then, of course, we got Lawrence. Really not great at just about anything. He's kind of okay. Could be a center. Wouldn't be terrible. Kind of going to flip through here a few times. Just, I don't know. I just don't know where to put him. Although a center with 78 for speed is pretty awesome. All right, so we're probably gonna put this guy at wide receiver. I just don't know. I'm so indecisive with some of these things. All right, we got lots. Oof, our linebacking core is depleted. Luckily, we have Jim Thomas coming back, but we can move some of these guys over, which is helpful. There we go. Now we've got an 86 at linebacker. Still missing an outside linebacker, but I don't want to move Hall because we run a 3-4. So we need that second middle linebacker. But, I mean, our linebacking core is rough. All right, we got plenty of corners for the first time. They're juniors and seniors, though, so that's a little scary. Missing safeties for some reason. We did not pick up enough safeties. That's a scary thought. I'm going to move probably one or two of these guys over to safety just to be safe. All right, so we got Anderson over at safety. And I think I'm going to move. I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't really go anywhere, does he? And then Reyes, who knows? I don't think Reyes is going anywhere else, and he might be released, but I'm not sure yet. We got a lot of guys that could potentially go because our team is going to be so stacked. All right, we're going to put him at safety, but I don't know which one. Let's go strong. And then let's see if we can put him at free safety. Or center. Yeah, let's just go center. Screw it. All right, let's see how we did with our training. Boom, MJ Morris now a 98, 91 for Simmons. Archie is a 90. Aaron Rodgers is a 75. I'm not going to lie to you. Aaron Rodgers is going to go into the season. He's not going to start, but he's going to go in at some point this season. All right, Ewing, Danny Wright, Reese White. I mean, these guys are looking pretty good. Roy White, Brock at an 82. Our receivers are stacked: 98, 95, 82, 82, 80, 78, and 77. Our receivers are not going to be able to be stopped this year. So Aaron Rodgers, when he does go in, he's going to throw it all over the yard. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that. Tight ends look good. Offensive line, pretty good. 80s across the board is pretty much what we're going to see with our offensive line, which is awesome. And then, of course, we got defensive line, 80s, 85. That's a sophomore at 85, so the dude's going to be amazing. Harrison, a 93. Brown, a 91. There we go. Linebackers looking a little bit better. Jim Thomas, an 89. 89 as a sophomore. Dude might be a 99 by his senior year. Montgomery, 74. McDoom, 92. Brian Wallace, our junior, an 89. He's going to be great this year. I can just feel it. Again, we're going to end up joining a different conference. I'm not sure which conference yet. I'm thinking ACC. All right, that's going to be it for us, guys. Let's take a look at some cuts. I don't know. I just, honestly, I got to cut so many guys. Let me just skip this. I mean, we're going to cut a quarterback. We're going to cut probably a running back or a backup fullback. I mean, who knows? We got 2 fullbacks. We're probably going to cut both of them because we got so many players that we got to cut. We're definitely going to cut this. I don't know. Do we cut the receivers? I just don't know if we should cut the receivers. We're definitely not cutting the tight end. But that one we will, because he's a 69. But Pace, I can't cut him. Dude's a 75, 4-star. You can't get rid of that guy. All right, but, I mean, we're going to go through and we're going to cut some of the crappy ones. Anybody that's a 60, 69 or below is probably gone. I am going to go with our surprise cut was Archie. We got rid of Archie. He was a 90 quarterback, but, I mean, we already had 2 stout quarterbacks. Technically 3, because we also 4. Because we had Aaron Rodgers, Lawson, Simmons, MJ Morris. We've just got guys out the wazoo. All right, so conference-wise, we are going to go from the Conference USA, and we're going to go over to the ACC. So we will now be joining the ACC conference. So Coastal Carolina is now going to be in a Power 5 conference. I don't know if we're going to do this for 1 year or 2 years, but we're going to definitely go to the ACC, kind of see what we want to do, and then after this year, we might end up going to the SEC, but we're definitely going to try out the ACC first off and see how we do. I think we're going to have a great season, but hey, we'll see. We got lots to go over. All right, we're going to kind of go through and just kind of pick up all of the best prospects. We're going to go through and just find everybody that we can. Anybody that is good, that's who we're going to get. We're going to need to get a fullback because, well, our fullback's a senior, and I think I cut both of the fullbacks. So we're just going to kind of look for 1 or 2, and if we find one, that's great. If we don't, we don't. But going to go through and get the best guys. Just kind of click through, get all the good ones, and then we'll see how they end up being once we scout them. All right, so Brian Vincent, 81. Kevin Leak, an 81. This fullback, Brian Davis, a 72. So he really tanked, but I still need him. Jeremy Cook tanked, a 66. Cornerback, Tommy Wagner, 78. 77, Bentley. Maurice Swain, 74. James Larson, 77. So if I can get some of these guys, we're going to have a great season. We joined the ACC, so that's going to be a kind of good look for us. It'll make us look great, and we're going to see if that'll help us. All right, we got Tim Jackson, a 77, Paul Moore, a 79. If these guys come to me, we're going to have a stout defense, stout offense for the rest of my tenure at Coastal Carolina, because we are going to go for maybe 2 or 3 more years with this. We are already in season 4 right now, going into season 5. So this is going into season 5, and we'll see how we do. All right, we're going to redshirt some players. Of course, last year we redshirted Aaron Rodgers. We're going to redshirt Tim Lawson now. We're going to redshirt Reyes because he's a freshman back. We got no other fullback. That's a scary thought. We're going to redshirt Landry and McCarthy. And we're going to redshirt Pace because I know he's good, but we gotta get him set up for later on in life. We are going to redshirt that tackle. I'm not sure. I'll probably go back and fix it, but I'm not sure. Lawrence, we're redshirting. Barry, we're redshirting. We're going to go through and pretty much redshirt every single freshman who is not an immediate starter for us. And that could be just about anybody. Larkin, we're definitely not redshirting Larkin. Yeah, I'm going to go back and forth this whole time and keep messing with him because I'm so nervous about redshirting him. All right, Carter, definitely redshirting Carter. He'll be great next year, though, for us. Redshirting Griffin. He's not good, but so it really doesn't matter. You can't redshirt Hall. He's going to be an instant starter. He's the backup middle linebacker. And then we're going to redshirt Nelson. All right, Joseph, redshirt, boom. And that's it. All our kickers and punters suck. This is not going to be good. Let's go to our depth chart. I'm just going to go with the main things. Aaron Rodgers is our 3rd string. MJ Morris, Greg Simmons. But I have a feeling Aaron Rodgers is going to start or play at some point this year. Be it injury, be it anything. He's going to get his butt in the game. All right, and then there's our receivers. I'm kind of not going to go through this whole thing because there's no need. You guys know who's going to end up starting. All right, so schedule. is NC State, Boston College, UTEP, Georgia Tech. We're a B schedule for the first time. New Mexico, Duke, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest. Many ranked opponents. All right, guys, like and subscribe.